Welcome back to 2019 PDGA Pro Worlds. We are back out here in Peoria, Illinois for some round 4 moving day action on the chase card, Kevin.
That's right. I'm happy to be here, and we are about to begin some separation. I hope you guys are ready for it, but we've got some very hard holes coming right up, starting with hole 10, the 6th hardest hole on the course. This is a par 4, averaging 4.36.
This requires some pinpoint placement shots on your drive and a hell of a second shot, too.
No doubt, and if your drive is not in position, you're probably going to be laying up, or putting up, I should say, to the landing zone.
Yeah, very, very true. So here we are flying down the fairway. We're going to take a hard left as we get closer to the basket. You want to? Where's your chip landing zone here, Kevin?
Well, this is the initial gap right here. You see one slope we just went over. Here's the second slope, and if you get over that second slope, then you're in the position. You have to be over that second slope almost. Otherwise, you're going to be faced with some weird angle shot that's just really dangerous and nothing really automatic.
Yeah, good luck keeping it on the fairway late as well. It pinches down so hard.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see another forehand Sexton roller.
Number 4.
I kind of love this play, though, Kevin.
I cannot say anything bad about that.
It almost worked perfectly.
Yeah, almost exactly what he needed.
Just a couple feet from being right on the fairway in perfect position. Simon Lizotte, 61-mile-an-hour rip.
That looks great. He nailed it. And then he's punished.
Right? He is in a terrible spot. Spoiler.
Is he?
Yeah.
Spoiler, definitely. I thought he might be able to reach around there, but...
Mm-hmm. Dickerson. Do you know what he's throwing here, man?
I wish I did. That looks like some kind of mid-range.
M3 possibly. You know, he's throwing those a ton.
M3, possibly MX3, or maybe even M2.
Oh, yeah. But that's whatever it was. It's in a beautiful spot.
Yeah, straight to stable. Mid-range on this hole is actually really difficult because of the ceiling. Eric missed his line.
A lot. He almost took out Simon's brother over there.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yep. So he's going to have to figure something out on his second shot.
Yeah, he'll be fighting for 4 now.
So I believe he's going to pitch over the stuff onto the chips.
Needs to be clean.
And he's down there.
Okay, cool. As long as he's in the chips, that's a good shot.
Yeah, you can see him right in front of him.
Nice.
Next to Chris's shoulders.
So Chris is up top here, not over that second hump like I said he needed to be, but he had the angle straight at it, so it wasn't too crazy.
Mm-hmm. I left it a little bit short, though. Nate's going to throw... Actually, I believe there's going to be a tomahawk with a dart.
It looks like a dart tomahawk.
Yeah.
Pan, dead center fairway.
If you ask Nate, where are you if you're tomahawking a dart? And he would probably say the woods.
Somewhere deep.
Eric Oakley third. Got to try and save a par. Is that another Claymore forehand?
I would assume so.
Good.
Well done. Well done.
Going to give him a chance to save the par, which after that drive that's something.
Yep.
And Simon looked at every possible option here and was left. This is best case scenario.
Yeah, you know he really, really wanted to get up and down for his birdie there after such a great drive.
Yeah, really just punished by leaking just a couple feet off the fairway. Nate is going back to the dart, but he's throwing it normal style this time. That'll 4?
Yes. Good play from Nate. Very common if you miss that drive.
Ooh.
Whew. That was really close to Simon finding that 3.
Man, he generated some crazy power from a very awkward stance. There's Chris doing what Chris does.
What a great putt from Chris. Dead center, dropping into the bottom of the basket.
His circle 2 putting percentage has got to be just top 5 in the world.
Easily. Way up there.
Oakley, solid par save.
Very good par from Eric.
Yeah, a bit of a rough start, but he's playing really solid now. Simon coming back for his par. That was no gimme. Made do.
Yep. We're at the point in the course now where pars actually can gain strokes on the field.
Absolutely.
So getting pars back here, there's nothing wrong with that. You just don't want to be losing too many strokes with those bogeys and double bogeys.
Somebody was telling me yesterday hole 12 is playing close to 2 strokes over par now.
Wow. I could see it.
Crazy. Chris with the incredible stroke on the card there. What a great 3. What a great putt. A hole 11, kind of a gentle right bend.
Yes, this hole shapes just good enough for a sidearm so that most people are going to be wanting to hit the gap with a sidearm, but it also filters pretty nice too. So if you lace a sidearm while testing the back of the fairway, you can get really close to this one.
Chris going for the turnover backhand, though.
What is he throwing, I wonder?
Heiser flipping it.
Whoa, that's the best backhand I've ever seen on this hole, and probably the best shot I've ever seen also.
I don't know if you could see the route there, but he took inside that right-hand tree. An orc here from Sexton. That got into the woods.
Yeah, this hole is crazy because if you clip a tree and you're 5 feet into either side's tree line, it's almost insta-4.
It is.
Like, it's so much jail because the course is so new, you can't really, like, sometimes even access your lie.
Simon threw a great shot that caught a bad tree. A felon rip from Oakley.
Heiser flip line, that's
Yeah.
interesting. It's going to be a little early. No problem, 30 feet. Great result.
Nice shot from Eric. Simon still 180 feet from the pin.
Yeah, this is a good spot. If Simon was 10 feet to the right, he would be having a lot of trouble from there.
Yeah. Still left himself a longer putt than he wanted.
That's right.
Yeah, not the greatest upshot there. Nate doing fun things with a dart again. He must be in the woods.
He's pretty close to the basket, and that could be his saving grace here.
Was that creative?
Yes. I like that a lot. He went through the tree, too. If you saw that, through the V, that was kind of cool.
Simon, you don't miss those. He was quite disappointed in himself after that one, understandably. Eric, though, looking for 2. Nice putt.
That's a great 2 to get right there. Sometimes putting yourself at 30 feet and being contested is the best you can do. There was a quick shot of Eric's caddy.
Yes, there
in
he
the
was.
Master's gear. Rewind if you missed it. He
you.
looks amazing.
Next level right there. Sexton to save par.
So if you didn't see the front 9, we've been watching some putter struggles from Nate. Just him trying to find his groove with the straddle or the staggered stance putt, kind of bouncing back and forth, and another issue right there.
Yeah, it's kind of coming and going at this point.
Yep.
It's funny that the last round I filmed from Nate Sexton was out at Vegas, and he hit literally every putt he looked at.
Yeah. He's sometimes extremely consistent and robotic. Actually, almost all the time.
Almost always, yeah. This is uncharacteristic for him so far for the front 9 there. Hopefully keep it going.
Dickerson.
Or get it going, that is.
What a shot from Chris, parking that very difficult hole.
Yeah, easy to overlook that one, how close he put it. You know,
Yeah.
you don't pay attention to the putting green. It was that close. All right, game time, Kev.
Here we go, hole 12. You better hit the initial gap, because if you don't, it's going to be a long hole in a lot of ways.
So what's your play off the tee here? You got the landing zone you're shooting for?
I don't throw fairway drivers quite as good as some of the field, so I opt for a mid-range just to kind of land here, this area, and then I just throw over the bridge. My goal on this hole is to get in this landing area after 2 shots. Then I like to pitch it up right here. If you're left side, right side, you're trouble. So you have to be flat ground, dead center, on top of the hill to execute this 250-foot straight shot with a late fade to the right, kind of because of the tree line, the way it shapes. This hole is so hard. I'm trying to score a 5 at best.
That's a good score in this hole, it turns out. Have not seen a 4 yet. Dickerson on the box.
So he's throwing the same fairway driver that he's been throwing and been lacing.
Oh, that's
Just
what happened.
A tiny bit too much turn.
Yeah, that one had tons of life left in it too, unfortunately. Eric Oakley.
A nightmare.
That's, man. If he can save 6 from there.
Yeah, that was a really good kick also.
Mm-hmm. Sexton with the orc.
Okay.
And he did not mind that kick at all.
No, that worked really well. That's going to give him a nice angle across the bridge.
Simon Lizotte, he's going MD3.
Mid-range, another mid-range thrower. I like it.
But that is going inside. Good kick, though.
Too much turn and a kick that could save 2 strokes,
Right?
possibly. Like, it's unbelievable.
So Eric is way back on the fairway. Got to go try and hang out with the rest of the crew.
Needs this to be clean.
Oh, man.
And now he's behind more trees.
Throwing 3.
Yep.
Simon is throwing 2. I think he's going to try and get to the other side of the river here, or creek.
Yeah, no reason to not try, in my opinion.
He has a pretty clean line.
Yes, that was well done also. Had the height perfectly executed.
Even kept it mostly center cut. Nice shot by Simon.
Okay, so Eric has a cleaner line. He's going to go flick across the bridge.
With his 3rd.
He likes it. It's a really good shot from him.
Mm-hmm. Slightly out of position on the next, but not terrible.
No, not too bad. The thing is about this hole, you can't do anything from
the bottom.
From the bottom, like, so depending on how many shots it takes you to get to the bottom, then you have to lay up to the top.
Gotcha.
Like, there's no other option.
Yeah,
you have that OB on the left side also that just causes so many problems.
I just noticed that today. There's a huge cliff in the OB up there. Yeah.
Yeah, extremely dangerous cliff,
Yeah.
honestly. Like, it's very steep on the left side.
That was Sexton's orc. He got to the other side on his 2nd shot, which is great. We're looking at Dickerson's 3rd. Trying to get up the hill.
This is a crucial shot.
Almost?
Yeah, almost. I wish almost could cut it, but almost is going to leave him in a really tough predicament.
You are not wrong.
Roller is nuts here. Like,
But Simon is nuts, so it works out.
and a tree hit. See, that saved him from going OB left, which would have been a 3-stroke swing.
Now he has an easy up and down.
Easy up and down.
For the 5.
What a tree to hit, and that's a great shot.
Eric's throwing 4 right here. Should be able to hopefully get a 6.
That might be all right.
Nate throwing 3 to get up the hill.
He's going to try to land flat ground.
Yeah, just like you called it.
Yeah.
Putting it up there. And let's see how much Chris tries to bite off here. He is out of position, but
I imagine he'll throw something really overstable here. Pan into the gap, and then maybe... Oh, man, that was perfectly played.
beautiful.
Yeah. Like,
Use the entire fairway, right?
yeah, that was really good. The only thing he could have done, I guess, his mistake would be to fade out right.
Yes.
If he faded out right, it would be A-okay. But he did it
Sexton
better.
with the Sexton Firebird firing up the middle. I'll give him a chance.
Yep, well played from Nate.
That's going to be for birdie.
Yeah, wow. Whoa.
That snuck up on me.
Yeah, really quick.
Oakley firing 5 with the Claymore. What a beaut.
Nate is actually for par, I think.
Is he for par?
I think so, because he took 2 to get to the valley, and then he laid up.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Just
That is for par.
runs together.
Thank
Nice
you.
shot. Pole hit right there.
Dickerson. Long look here. Turns out he's good at those, though.
Ooh. Oh, and some cage.
Always at least some cage from that guy.
That's awesome, and he's floating it so it doesn't go anywhere.
Yep, and there is, like you said, that is the par save from Nate. Which,
Yeah, Nate playing it the exact way that I want to play the hole, that anybody would want to play the hole.
He's got Garrett Grithy on the back over there. You see him?
It looks like it. It does look like him. That's funny.
With a slightly taller double G.
Yep. Can't be, though, because Garrett's out there shredding right now.
That he is. I believe he was on the third card yesterday.
Yeah.
Third or fourth, one of the two. There is Oakley with a sole bogey, but after that drive, you can't be mad at a 6.
No, and I shouldn't even have to say that is the hardest hole, averaging a 6.48.
Wow, stroke and a half over par.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, good luck. Doesn't get much easier here either, Kevin.
Not at all, man. OB left side the entire way. People are going to be scared of finishing left because that's what's going to add your strokes here. They really have to be careful of those trees on the right side, first of all, because if you hit a tree right side, there's no telling where you'll kick. And then they're worried about that OB on the left, so you'll see a lot of forehands off the tee, such as this right here.
Yep, with a Sexton Firebird. I've also noticed if you go too far right when you land, there's really no way to get to the basket.
That's also really true. That's why Nate really contested that left side.
Yep. It paid off, though. He's in the perfect position.
The absolute perfect position.
Simon MD3.
Simon going MD3. I'm kind of realizing we seem to be pretty similar in our disc selections. That's unfortunate that he's going to go OB there. Not in a great spot at all.
Yeah, needed just a little more turn on that baby. Dickerson. I'm pretty sure this is an M3.
Yeah, that's a mid-range for sure. That's well executed. Dead center fairway. Didn't cut too much of the distance off, but I like that. Only people who are very comfortable throwing fairway drivers are going to blast a fairway up this fairway. That sounded really funny too.
Oakley. This is looking great. It doesn't get too far right.
Yeah. Nice shot. I think that's his game plan right there.
Mm-hmm.
Play that right side and maybe flick another one up there.
Believe so. Simon is throwing 3 right here after the OB drive.
It's a lot of turn. Be overstable.
Or get a kick. Keeps him in bounds, thankfully. Dickerson second.
PA3 to the pin. So Chris Dickerson just made this hole look very easy. Mid-range to putter.
That second shot was beautiful.
So good.
Sexton's going back to the Sexton Firebird well.
A lot of turn. It's overstable, though. Nice finish.
Easy bird.
Easy birdie. He went Firebird, Firebird. I like the way he dissected the hole. Eric also going sidearm, sidearm. Perfect. He had to miss maybe one tree there, but nothing too much. Like, that's a really solid play.
It was, wasn't it? Really cool to see. Simon's going to try and save par. Somebody giggled right in his putt, man. Like, started laughing in the gallery.
Oh.
Yeah, you could see as he turned around right away after that.
It better have been really funny. I'm just kidding.
Hope it was worth it.
There's no excuses for that. That's really unfortunate for Simon.
Yeah, I felt bad for him there, and that's going to result in a 5. A bunch of dropping birdies otherwise, though.
Yeah, that's really good from these guys. That hole's the 8th hardest hole on the course. Lots of danger.
Those were 6 great shots from those 3.
Yeah, they handled it well.
Dickerson pulling away a little bit now. 26 on the chase card lead. On to hole 14. I just love looking at this hole.
Yeah,
I
same.
wouldn't mind throwing it either, but
I know. This is one of the most visually appealing holes on the course. There is a somewhat low ceiling that we're flying under right now. Just kind of gets in your head. Make sure you got to throw a really penetrating shot rather than floating it up there. And I love the sidearm here.
yeah, Nate's going to flex a Sexton Firebird again.
This is not my personal line of choice, but I really love the idea because deep right is a good place to be on this hole. That's where you're going to have the most open putts usually.
No, very true. Dickerson.
Same mid-range as before. Wood chips. 15 feet.
So pretty.
Perfected.
Eric, going to flex the forehand as well. Oh, no, Heiser flipping the forehand. Interesting.
Some unreal touch. Be good.
Oh,
Almost worked out.
didn't it? Trickles back down in the creek, and he'll be taking some casual relief on the other side.
Okay. Yeah. If they were on the front side of that water, they would have a really, almost to where they couldn't even see the basket, uphill putt.
Yeah. Simon leaked right. I believe that was an MD3. This is his second shot. And he'll be taking a par most likely. Eric. Looks like you can barely see the basket up there. He wanted it.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
That would have been a really cool make.
And Nate from a little bit closer, kind of the Anthony Barella spot, if you remember that.
Yeah, I do. And this is that spot where you can barely see the basket.
Yeah, the target you got to hit has got to be so tiny.
It's pretty small.
Oh, Nate, good bid.
Got the height right, but not the direction.
Dickerson for a stroke on the card. Not the first time he's done that.
Give it to him.
Man, he is playing well. First time watching him play in person.
Really?
Yeah.
He's a pleasure to watch always.
He can ball. Real quiet on the course, too.
Yeah, he's not a talker at all.
Yeah.
Very focused, mechanical.
What's his nickname? The Robot Chicken?
Yeah, robot chicken.
love
Well
it, man.
deserved.
Where did that come from? Do you know?
No, I don't. I really think it has to do with like his technique and his routine.
He's very like robotic in his routines.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. All right, guys, we are back to the action at hole 15. Kind of an island hole, Kevin, where if you go across the water, you can need to land on the island, but you can lay up short if you want to.
Yeah. You have the option of laying up and kind of conceding your 3.
Haven't seen it yet, though.
I haven't either, and that might be because the layup is no gimme. Like, you
Very
still
true.
have the same gap, the same trees to miss that if you hit, you're going OB. So some people just think, why not just blast it down there somewhere, hopefully go over the basket. Like Chris throwing his PA3 again. He's going to hook up because it's overstable. Thanks for coming.
Chris Dickerson, ladies and gents.
Woo! PA3 perfectly played left side of the fairway with some finish.
He's feeling it right now.
Yeah, he is.
Sexton with the Sexton Firebird,
Needs
as
to
is tradition.
Finish.
Ooh.
Be good.
Okay.
Nice.
I see the fence, Kevin. You weren't lying.
Yeah,
I
it's
saw
there.
it.
It's there. I'm telling you.
Can confirm it exists. Eric Oakley.
Too much.
You called it right out of his hand, yeah.
Oh, it was fighting, but just not had much of a chance there.
It really didn't. MD3 from Simon.
That looks good. Needs to finish. Needs that finish. Oh my gosh. Is that inbounds?
No, it's not. And he even got the green flag.
That's a heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Especially receiving the green flag. Oh, very close run from Eric trying to save his par.
Simon's looking for that as well.
Nice comeback from Simon, getting his 3.
A lot of emotions there when you think you're in bounds and then you're out of bounds, you know.
A ton of emotions dealt with right there. Really, really cool game from Simon right there.
And Nate, after a beautiful drive, looking for the birdie.
This hole was surprising. This hole actually is the 3rd hardest hole on the course, thanks to that OB. 51% of the field over par.
Taking a bogue or
Yeah,
worse.
Or
Wow.
worse.
Oh my gosh.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
That'll work. Nice putt, Nate. And Dickerson with a drop in. The Dickerson drop in, that should be just patented. And Oakley, he'll be taking his 4.
Yeah, this hole was about a quarter under par, a quarter at par, and then half of the field above par.
Wow. It makes sense though, man, because everybody's running that island and it's a tiny one.
Yeah.
There are those 2s though from Nate and Chris. Well done by them. Chris, man, he is pulling away. 6 strokes clear of the rest of the gang. Hole 16, another par 5, Kevin. It's not much easier.
No, not much. At least a little bit, thankfully. This hole, we're going to be trying to land it in the fairway right here. However you want to do that is up to you, but you need to be in the fairway and you need to have a clean line through this gap. The goal here is get out of the gap in 2 shots. If you can get out of the gap in 2 shots, you're practically done with all the danger, anything that can cause really big numbers, and then you're just looking at this basket all beautifully set on the hillside.
Yeah, it's cool, man. I feel like the make or break shot of this hole is the second shot.
Yeah, it is. It is. A lot of people have at least an opportunity to get that second shot out.
Dickerson.
It's fading.
Yeah, it's leaking a little more left than you want.
So he'll have a chance, especially with that nice action there. He'll have a step-out flex sidearm, very doable. Just not easy. I mean...
Yeah, exactly. It's possible, but just not easy.
Yeah.
Sexton playing the flex forehand with the Firebird. He said he just thought about that one.
He just thought of that one?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. This is the play off the tee if you got it. The spikiest hyzer you can possibly throw. So
Wow.
It doesn't go in the woods.
I have not attempted that yet. Kind of wish I did. That looked really good, and he's in perfect spot.
Mm-hmm. It takes like your level of power to pull it off, though.
Yeah. Interesting.
Not everybody can do it. Eric Oakley?
Is this a felon? I think so.
I think you're right. Let's see if it holds on.
Not today.
Yeah, felons, they
Right.
like a skip.
Yeah, right into the catcher's glove.
Yep. That's funny.
Every shot lands there.
Isn't
I'm
it funny?
telling you.
Nate firing a forehand up the tunnel.
This is crucial. And that's a solid result.
Yeah, it is. It's
Out of the gap in two,
Mhm.
like I said.
He unfortunately has some tricky footing there. We'll see. But he is mostly out.
Simon's staring the gap down. Oh, got
going.
out. Now
Keep
just
going.
Stay left and your money. Oh, baby.
He's done the meat of the work here.
Yes, he has. Now he'll have one sidearm left. That's, I would assume.
I think he's about 380 out, 350, something like that.
This
Oakley.
is a crucial shot here. Got around the gap, making it look easy
Wow.
from there.
That got a lot farther out than I thought I was going to.
Man, that's a great shot. Now Dickerson,
I thought he was going to do the same thing you did, Kev.
Yeah.
Said he should do, which is the flex forehand. And we've seen him throw that shot already, too. But instead, he goes for the layup here.
oh my gosh, so much respect right now from me. Like,
Yeah?
so much respect because he could have went for the forehand, and the reason he didn't is because he knows he will get an opportunity he's going to get a 4 or 5 now.
Yeah,
like,
he is.
Straight up.
Actually, you're right, huh?
He laid up, and knowing that if he would have missed that with a forehand,
He's taking a 6.
he could be taking 6 or worse, depending on the kick. Now he's putting, at least putting for birdie.
And he's got a 60-footer for bird.
Wow.
That roller was sick.
That was a good roller, too.
Yeah.
Like, I love that play so much from Chris.
And that was the slowest run-up in run-up history from Nate Sexton. He
Yes.
really had some placement issues with that ground.
Making sure his feet are under him, and the roller kind of died out. I bet that was a Thunderbird.
Sidewinder.
No way. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
going a little flippier. Okay,
Yeah, because
cool.
he couldn't really pull it as hard.
Yeah.
Needed something flippier.
Nice.
Oakley?
Big forehand. Oakley's got the hyzer flip angle.
He's got a great forehand.
That's a rope. I think that's also been one of those things that's just been improving and improving
Mhm.
year on.
Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit unfortunate roll there,
A little bit.
but still within birdie putt range.
Definitely in EO range.
Simon,
Sidearm it is.
only 318 to the pin.
Turned it. That's going to the Christmas tree.
Yep. There was a little headwind out here.
Yeah.
I think it might have got Simon there. And that just,
Hole over for him. That's an up and down. There's nothing else.
you're not wrong, man, at all. There is nothing doing over here.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He played it so perfectly until the last shot.
Yep. Nate just laying up with his dart, it looks like. He'll take a par.
All right, Simon. This would be one of those Simon things moments. But he's got a wall in front of him.
Yeah, he looked
Going through the tree.
It got through though, amazingly.
Dude.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
not bad.
I was not expecting that either. I was
Right?
totally expecting like a high pan shot or something.
He looked at that shot longer than I've seen Simon look at almost any shot.
Yeah.
trying to figure something out.
Seeing that air.
Eric figured something out though. That's a good birdie.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Stroking the card too, I believe.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Nate will be cleaning up par, as will the robot chicken and Simon. Here's Simon's par. I'm sure disappointed that upshot really.
Yeah, he's kind of staring the birdie down in the face. Just had that last shot to execute, but that's the difficulty of this par 5. You have to have 3 perfect shots to get that birdie.
You really do. There's Eric with that stroke on the card, getting him back in the mix a little bit. Dickerson still 6 strokes clear. Wow, he's having a round. Hole 17 is a narrow tunnel going up the hill.
Hello, beautiful. How good does that look?
You like throwing at the corn?
Like throwing at the corn through a really narrow gap, extremely uphill.
It is a really beautiful hole, though.
It is.
It's kind of like the mirror to hole 14.
Yeah.
It's the uphill version of that.
Yeah, it is actually. The exact opposite. So sidearm actually is a fantastic play right here. I think there's much more room for error to still get a putt.
Yeah, it opens up pretty good.
It does. Right side, it's kind of sloped, so your disc will skip straight also. Like, this is going to play really well for him.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Throw a sidearm on this hole, everybody.
Right? Yeah. Really agree with that. You can see the gap the whole time.
Yes.
Make it a little easier to hit. Dickerson. Leaking right.
Backhand, great kick to the middle of the fairway. High ground also. That's crucial.
Yeah, it should be a pretty easy up and down. Sexton. Is this an orc?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Expecting a little more turn out of that possibly, or
Yep.
just not throwing it flat enough for the uphill. Simon. Heiser flipping it up the hill.
Nice. I wonder if that was like a FD or something.
I could see that, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a Sexton Firebird for Nate on the second shot.
Trying to clean up his par. Nice. Leaning on the forehand for that shot.
Sometimes I feel like Nate is like forcing the Sexton Firebird forehand.
Yeah, sometimes he absolutely does because that's the shot he knows is
Yeah.
the highest percentage for him.
I always feel like that, and then like, oh, it worked anyway. What am I
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
Simon for the bird, outside the circle. Holding on.
Really good putt from Simon. That's good to see.
Eric from just inside. 2 birdies in this one. Takes a really great drive.
Yeah, I love that. Nice play, Eric.
He is really heated up throughout the round.
In attitude ways or like just the way he's been playing?
Both.
Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Yes. One has an effect on the other, it turns out. I'm not which way it goes, you know?
Yeah.
Which one's leading the other one, but yeah, they definitely they play. Dickerson cleans up the par. And there are those tasty birdies from Eric and Simon. Chris with that 6 down round, still leading the crew. And we're on to our last hole. And if you're not birdieing this one to end your day, you're not feeling great.
Yeah, you said it well. So why not save the easiest hole for the last? I'm not sure. So this is the last hole we will see at Northwood Gold. And everybody's going to be trying to get a birdie here. Ideally, you just need to be in the grass somewhere. The problems arise whenever you're in the wood line or giving yourself some kind of weird run up or weird angle.
But that fairway was so big, there's no excuse for missing it.
It's huge, man.
Yeah. Oakley?
Not sure what wind they're dealing with right now. I know 30 minutes after these guys, we had slight tailwind.
Eric ripping at 68 miles an hour. This looks beautiful.
Definitely the same wind. Over the right shoulder kind of wind, and that was perfect.
I think he's under 300 for the pin now.
Yeah, he's looking straight at it.
Simon. A 77 mile an hour roller that clipped some trees.
77 miles an hour.
Yeah, crushed.
He was going big. Good result, though.
Yeah, he hated it, but it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dickerson. Charging up a big power shot here.
Get flipped. Ay, ay, ay.
And that is the disc fading into the woods, unfortunately.
That's going to be par at best in my eyes, but it shouldn't be too tough of a par.
Yeah. This is a destroyer from Nate. Gonna rip it out on a forehand. And he calls it right out of his hands. That is just too high. He is fading right. You remember where Philo was the other day?
Yes, I do.
That's where Nate is.
Not good. I
No.
like the forehand play, though. Kind
Yeah.
of keeping it closer to the basket side.
Yeah, we saw that great one from AB.
Yeah, that's right. Laced it.
During round 2. So Dickerson, this is all he's got for a second, and there's just no way it's humanly possible to get up there from there. But he does as best as he can.
Yep.
Sexton, patent pending out of the woods. It might even be the same tree Philo was in. In the neighborhood, at least. Catches some trees coming out. I don't know if you saw that, but it kind of rolled off him.
Yeah.
Thankfully. Simon, after a shank drive, is still only 288 to the pin and is doing a Simon thing to get even closer.
Wow, that was really, really high.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huge overstable spike hyzer.
Was not expecting that.
No, me either.
Eric, after a fantastic drive.
Playing the wind, using it to get that disc down, and he's going to be almost dropping in.
Yeah. That drive was doing him some favors there.
Yes, that's the perfect position.
Looks like Dickerson, 165 to the pin. Should be no worries on an up and down.
There it is.
Yeah.
Right under the basket, going to be saving his par.
Nate also throwing 3. Also looking for an up and down. Oh, actually, I think Nate was trying to throw this in.
Probably so.
He said he was, yeah.
Nice.
He knows there's no harm in trying on that one, you know?
Yeah.
If he misses, it's going to be 4 feet to the right.
So Simon for the birdie.
A little longer than he'd like, but makes the comebacker.
Nicely done. So at least we see 2 birdies on this hole to finish.
Yeah. And here's Eric's version of that bird. Really played the hole perfectly.
Yeah, he did.
Nate and Chris, the red shirt gang, we dropping in some pars. And that is all we got for moving day out here at 2019 Worlds Cup.
We've done it. That was it. Moving day, Northwood Gold, and now we head into Lake Eureka for the final round, a final bit of separation.
Yep, top 10 coming up. Spoilers. Dickerson moving on to that lead card, I believe.
Definitely. No, actually, he's not.
Oh, by 1 stroke, my bad.
Yeah, 1 stroke off, but that means you'll be filming him, right?
I will. We got you and Chris and Simon and Eric. That should be a fun card, man.
Oh, it'll be a lot of fun.
I know you'll be trying to run down these guys. Everybody will be in attack mode. Should be a good watch. And we got a battle at the top, too, with Paul and Emerson, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a really exciting finish. One of the most exciting that we've seen in the past years.
On the FPO side as well.
Also FPO side. Check it out. Hope you guys are enjoying the coverage. Thank you, Central Coast, for covering Worlds.
Thank you, man. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.